Yeah, hi there, and you're one of my students. You've been taking a lot of the lessons in my course called the 7-Step System to pass a TOEFL IBT, right? And today you completed what I'm calling my verb tense final exam. So you're putting together three different paragraphs focusing on the simple past or the past tense, present tense, and also future. So during this particular video, I'm going to go ahead and edit. I'm going to edit your particular video and show you any possible problems you might be having with your verb tenses and any other aspects of English grammar. And, I've had you now for about 20 weeks. You are an excellent student. You've been working very hard to improve your academic English skills, your TOEFL skills, your speaking, all of those areas. I really believe that you're making a lot of good improvements in those areas. Okay, so your goal here was to write about 50 words focusing on three different questions. And the first one says, write about a challenge or obstacle that you had, notice had past, to complete. How did you overcome this difficult challenge? Then you have here, my biggest challenge I had to confront my obesity problem when I was a teenager. For example, one day my parents came to my room and they told me I needed to work hard to lose weight. So my biggest challenge, you need a verb in here, was when I had to confront my obesity problem, and I'm going to change this to as a teenager. My biggest challenge was when I had to confront my obesity problem as a teenager. For example, one day my parents came to my room and they told me I needed to work hard to lose weight. So good control of your verb tenses here. I had tried 2 times before to lose weight. First, I tried at the age of 15 when my weight was 140 kilograms. So I started going to the gym and planning my diet to lose some weight. As a result, having lost 40 kilograms, my new weight was 100 kilograms, which motivated me to join the military, but they refused me because I have flat feet. I'm going to put military. How about officials? But officials refused me because I have flat feet. After that rejection, I got depressed. I gained more weight than before, but I didn't give up. I continued as my parents had taught me to put in the effort to achieve my goals. Thankfully, on my last try at age 20, I was successful getting to a healthy weight by starting a weight training program to become a bodybuilder. So you had just the one problem. You just needed to put the verb in the beginning there. Notice before you said my biggest challenge when I had to, but you have that subject in the beginning of the sentence, but there's no verb that connects to it, and that's why I made that change. I think overall this is good, though. I'm going to say 31 points. Okay, let's take a look at the next paragraph. How do you now feel about having overcome this difficult challenge? I felt great and confident in myself after changing my body shape. But it's how do you now feel? So I feel great and confident after changing my body shape. For instance, after I lost weight. How about what if you said after I'm going to put I feel more confident in myself. So I think in this case, we're trying to get into the present tense time frame here. This is where you're running into some trouble. Notice it says, how do you now feel? This. So I feel great and confident. For instance, after successfully losing weight, I feel more confident in myself. In addition, you can say I can communicate easily with people. And when I lost this weight. No one, how about has bullied me for my weight. So I think the present perfect is going to work there. So I think number two, when you're talking about the present tense, that seems to be where you're having most of your trouble here. This was more trouble. I'm going to give you, say, 20. I'm going to say 20 points on this one. Okay, let's go number three. What is a difficult challenge that you will have to complete? How will you overcome this difficult challenge? So we have here, improving my writing skills will be the next challenge that I will achieve. I will study hard and focus on the main part of writing instructions. For example, I will develop my grammar. Also, I will try to learn new vocabulary. By the time I accomplish I'm going to say these, how about, we need to tie this together, these English proficiency tasks. So that was your weakness here, is you're talking about developing grammar, learning new vocabulary. So by the time I accomplish these English proficiency tasks, by using these English proficiency tasks, I'm now able to connect it back to what you've previously said, and you have a little bit more tightly organized sentence there. But I like your use of the future perfect here. I will have finished my English language. I will have finished, how about the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino. So I think this is a pretty good paragraph here. So let's see, improving. I'm going to say 31. So basically here, let's add it all up here, see what we have. So use my calculator here. Okay, so on the first paragraph, I'm going to calculate out your score right now. So very strongly written. So you did really well on that. You got 31 points. The next paragraph, this was your weak point. Your weak point was writing in the present. So we have this one, 20 points. And then we have 31. So this is going to put you at 82 approximately points out of what is it? 33.33, 99.99, whatever. I'm going to round it up. I'll give you 83 on this. Okay, so I think partly what we have to be careful about is for TOEFL, and especially TOEFL writing, like with this second one, you want to make sure that you can decode whatever that writing task is. You have to make sure that's exactly what you accomplish here, right? So I think you could do a little bit better on the second one. I think with your verb tenses with paragraph 1 and 3 were really strongly written, and you had some problems when you're writing about the present tense. And by the way, if you do the TOEFL integrated speaking and integrated writing tasks, you can actually use, in these cases, the present tense to do that. All right, and thank you for completing this assignment.